Ocelots no longer sink into the ground when chasing chickens. This one is kind of weird, but the end portal that is generated after killing the ender dragon no longer has missing blocks. So that would be disappointing to see that. Like, you're finally finishing survival, you're going to kill the ender dragon, and what's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today guys, 1.2 build 5 has been released, and it actually adds a few tweaks and also a ton of bug fixes once again, but not as much as the last build that we got, which was build 4. That was just insane. So I'm going to go over all of these new changes in today's video. So if you guys enjoyed, definitely go ahead and drop a like. So let's go ahead and get into the tweaks. So the first one says they added a button to the recipe book if players need help learning how to use it. So if you are struggling, well, now there's a button which is going to tell you how to use it and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. And the next one says they added the plutonium mode, a highly experimental setting that may increase FPS for some users. So that actually sounds pretty cool. I haven't actually tried it yet, but it does sound pretty awesome. So that's it for the tweaks. So there was only 2. In build 4, there might have been like 3, I think. But for bug fixes in this build, the list is kind of big, but like I said, not as big as build 4. That was just insane. So the first bug fix says continued improvements to the recipe book, especially when using a touch screen. Also the health, armor, oxygen, and the hunger status bars are now displayed when playing with a controller on Pocket UI. So the cancel button no longer appears when changing dimensions. The generate random button has been renamed to create new world. So I'm not actually going to read all of these because you guys can, do that for yourself if you really want to. I will leave a link in the description below to all the changes if you guys want to read through that. So slightly increased sprinting and walking speeds. Mob heads will no longer overlap the recipe book screen. Animations of crafted banners with patterns will now have the proper icon in the recipe book, which is always nice to have. And there's actually a lot of crash fixes here as well. So they fixed the crash when creating and loading or joining a world after leaving another session. Fixed the host game crashing when another player leaves the session. So they fixed the crash when taking a mob head from the recipe book. Firework rockets no longer have a debug string as their entity name. Ocelots no longer sink into the ground when chasing chickens. That would have been a lot of fun to actually watch, and also funny at the same time. They're just like sinking in the ground while they're chasing chickens. That would be hilarious. Mounted mobs no longer die from fall damage before reaching the ground. Turning operator permissions off now automatically turns off teleports. This one is kind of weird, but the end portal that is generated after killing the ender dragon no longer has missing blocks. So that would be disappointing to see that. Like, you're finally finishing survival, you're going to kill the ender dragon, and it has some missing blocks. That would be just, just a little bit weird. Also, the air bubbles no longer appear on the HUD when underwater in creative mode. And yeah, so I pretty much actually read almost all of them, but I did miss some of them just because they sounded a little bit boring. But that's kind of like the majority of the bug fixes and the tweaks in build 5. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below, because I mean, we're on build 5 now, and we might get up to like 10 builds before the, the official release. I have no idea at this stage, but hopefully the release is soon, maybe like early September or something like that. That's just like my little guess. If you guys have a guess as well, you can leave that in the comment section below as well. So that's pretty much it for build 5. Go ahead and drop a like on this video if you guys enjoyed. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. See ya.